Hello and welcome to A Sunny Book Nook. Today I'm going to be going through a couple of my current reads because at any given time I am reading at least 4 or 5 books, and that ends up meaning that there are some books that just don't really get read and get put on the shelf for later, so I'm hoping that this video and making this content will help me kind of hold myself accountable to my own goals. First, let's get into nonfiction books that I am in the middle of, that I'm almost finished with, or that I just started that I know that I need to finish hopefully by the end of this following week, and I'll give myself like a month, maybe by the end of September to try to finish. And the first book of that I have as an ebook, and that is The Wretched of the Earth by Frantz Fanon. In this book, Fanon talks about decolonization, imperialism, war, nationalism, liberation in an analytical and critical way. I've read almost all of the book now, and I just need to finish the last couple chapters, I think, and it's been very, very insightful so far. Just such a wealth of information there, and so many things that are applicable to this day in regards to analyzing neocolonialism and imperialism, and I just think that it's a very valuable book, and I need to finish it. The second book that I want to finish that I also have as an ebook is Captive Genders. And this book is a collection of different first-hand accounts, I believe, or histories about abolition and queer history, queer theory, and how these things are deeply connected, and how queer liberation is not possible under the carceral state. And I've only read the first section of this pretty large book. I have it on ebook as well, and I really want to finish this hopefully by the end of this month, because I know that No Names Book Club read this a couple months ago maybe, and I was supposed to read it with a book club, but I don't know what's going on with that book club, so I'm just going to try to finish this book this month. Let's talk about books, fictional books that I'm in the middle of right now, that I want to finish. What's your opinion on LaCroix? To be honest, I love a good LaCroix. I love the bubbles. The lime flavor, though, is not that great, I have to say. The book that I'm maybe like 60% of the way through is The Seas by Samantha Hunt. This is a literary fiction novel with very poetic prose. I'm about yay far in. And I think the cover is beautiful. I think the writing is beautiful. I think that the story it's telling has this deep melancholy to it that's really derived from the setting of like the north side of North America. This town that's full of alcoholics, and this girl who's very estranged from this town, who's in love with this man who's much older than her, and her father is missing. And there's a lot of elements here that I'm just like, that is kind of questionable. You can check my Goodreads updates, linked in the description, to see like kind of my thoughts as I was reading this book and some of the things that I felt were unnecessary or that were bothering me. But I know that a lot of people really love this book. Like, it's like an English teacher bookseller kind of like fave. I don't know. I got recommended this at a local bookstore, so I was just like, I don't know if this is for me, but I need to finish it, and I'll tell you. The lighting is changing. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully it's not too dark. The next book that I'm in the middle of reading is, well, not in the middle, I started, I'm a couple chapters in, and that is Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia, and this book is very interesting so far, and I think it has a lot to say about race and white supremacy within Latin America, and more specifically like Mexico, and I think the horror element is probably tied into that and tied into the idea of like the mad woman as well. I haven't read enough of this to know what themes it's really exploring and how the plot is going to take us there, but I've heard a lot of mixed things. I've heard great things, I've heard not so great things, so I'm excited to continue on with this and see where the story takes me. I am intrigued. I need a push to like get me to finish this. A novella that I really want to start sometime soon because I can finish it quickly is The Empress of Salt and Fortune by Niveau. I've heard really good things about this book, and it's very short, and I recently got this as well. Oh, and I got The Seas from pretty recently as well. I have to do another haul video. I've been doing so many hauls, but that could be my fall haul, my fall book haul. This is a book that I definitely want to start if I feel like, if after I finish The Seas, I'm like, I don't want to continue on with a long book, Mexican Gothic, and just get something quick and easy out of the way first, I'll probably get to this. Or if I'm in the middle of reading this and I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm slugging through, then I will pick this one up. These are the 3 fictional books that I am reading right now. My two nonfiction books that I need to finish, and hopefully I will finish these. This is not as much of a like TBR as it is a like current reads, because I did start all of these books except Empress of Salt and Fortune already. So yeah, wish me luck. Let me know what you're currently reading down in the comments below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.